Welcome everyone to Amateur Hour Commentary. I'm your host, The Wolf Craze, and today we got Alvo World League match between DeathSquad and Gabba's Army, and it's bound to be a good one. We got the returning champs, DeathSquad 101, coming out of the test league, beating out some of the best, and they're here to compete once again and try to reclaim their title, or at least claim the new title of Alvo World League champs, given that this is kind of a separate league. But Gabba's Army coming back to prove a little something, and I'm excited to see what they what they pull out. Just to let everybody know that we are on multiple platforms, currently live on our Twitch channel over at twitch.tv/AHCommentary. We're also live over on the YouTube channel for Alvo itself. We're also live on the Facebook group page. We're live on big screen, apparently. Hello, big screeners. And we're still working on getting back on TikTok, so don't you worry. Of course, I got signed out of it, and it's not my account, so I need access to get back into it. But it's all good. We'll get it at some point. I'm not overly concerned. So I'm going to be running the solo. I got production. I also got casting. Don't worry, I've done this for years, so should be okay. And we got two streamers. We got O'Doyle for DeathSquad, and I believe Gabba for Gabba's Army. One's going to be on Twitch. One's going to be on YouTube. I'm going to do my best to balance it. Of course, Team Deathmatch and Hardpoint is going to be a little bit easier for Search and Destroy. Just to kind of forewarn you all, I'm probably going to be paying attention more to the attack squad. So every 3 rounds, I'll be paying attention to the attack team, and then the next 3 rounds will be the other team, which will then be on attack. So I'll try to pay attention to that. Just so everybody is reminded, the way this thing proceeds is it's going to start with Team Deathmatch, then it's going to go to Search and Destroy, and it's going to end on Hardpoint. And that is going to then occur in the second half. So there's going to be 2 halves. Each mode win is going to grant a team 3 points. If there's a tie, each team gets 1 point. And for Search and Destroy, you can get extra points via plants. So successful plants means not only do you win the round, but you get the plant. Now the bomb can either explode, or you can plant it and then win, and that will still be considered a successful plant. All right, that being said, want to say hello to everybody that I can see. I can't see Facebook because Restream doesn't allow us to see Facebook for some reason. I've got a feeling it's a Facebook thing, but that's neither here nor there. So I can see that at least Puddles was in here, Vicky was in here. Hopefully more of you have shown up. If you haven't chatted yet, please consider doing so. We like to welcome everybody. What's up, Dirt Nasty? How's it going? Dung Beetle, how's it going? I just want I want to make sure that everybody feels welcome. That's what we do around here. We say hi to everybody individually. All right, why don't we go over the different rosters? We'll start with the champs, DeathSquad 101. Checking out this team, we got NGR, Dr. Doom, BBN, JD, Diver Boy, Dippy Chaos, Galaxy 6, Earl Saint, O'Doyle, and Kaiser. Now, older joining big screen. Yeah, see, people pulling over big screen. By the way, hey, Matt, who runs big screen? Big screen? Can you guys give us a shout out? Can you maybe get us a space? That'd be great. Would love to have a personal space for us over there on big screen. Let us know. Hit us up. What's up, Fergie? What's up, Diver? What's up, Doom? So some of the returning players from DeathSquad is NGR, Doom, BB, Diver, and O'Doyle and Kaiser. I believe that those are returning members. I don't believe Galaxy 6 or Earl or Dippy. I know Dippy wasn't. They weren't on the test league roster. But you know what? All these members absolutely killing it. They were very attentive to who they were going to be adding on to their team. And he pretty much had to pass the test. So we'll see if these players did pass the test. Let's check out Gabba's Army. There's some pretty cool players over here. We got Gabba, Earl, Herb, Larry O, Steve, Innate, and Incursion FR. Not a lot of players on this roster, but killers all the same. Gabba, Herb, Larry. Innate was on a different team, and correct me if I'm wrong, folks, but I don't think Incursion was on Gabba's Army into the test league. But Incursion's been around for a little bit, so beware. And Steve, why did I leave Steve for last? Because Steve, if you don't know, Steve CLT is, he does own this game. This is his game, and he's competing in the league. So big shout out to him. The love and support that he has shown, not only the fans and the audience, all the players, but he's also participating in a league match, which is just awesome. So thank you for doing that, Steve. It actually means a hell of a lot to us. And he's playing today, so that's exciting. I'm just going to double check to see if anyone is live. So far, I don't see anyone live yet. So I'm probably just going to sit here and wait. See, I'll try to refresh one of them, see if we can get access to ones. Because sometimes, like, YouTube doesn't like to refresh. I'm just going to check O'Doyle's quick. Give me a second. If you guys didn't check the match from last night, no, that one's still not live either. What's up, Duff? What's up, Schlev? If you guys didn't check out yesterday's match, that was between, excuse me, my team, Paragon. Excuse me. I just blanked. My team, Paragon versus German Grandpas. And that was, I'll be honest, like, you know, I just treated it like any other match. So did my team. There were a few nerves here and there because it is a competitive scene. But overall, like, Paragon did well. And I'll say, like, if you give German Grandpas just a little bit of room, they'll run you over. Just a little bit. Once they pick up that momentum, they can be very, very dangerous. So, you know, I caution players and other teams to be weary. I'm just going to check Discord real quick. All right, a slight delay, but it looks like the room is going to be getting set up. So this is just also as a big shout out. I'm just going to do a few shout outs here. This stream is brought to you and powered by Raise Energy. If you guys don't know what Raise Energy is, I'm actually like, I enjoy their product. Not only do I have their shaker bottle, but I also have a lot of their products. Raise Energy is developed by Rep Sports. And pretty much what it is an energy drink. Raise Energy is a fantastic energy drink substitution for, I don't know, whatever you like to drink, whether it's Red Bull, Monster, Bang, Rain. You pick one. I'll tell you, like, Raise Energy has a lot of different flavors. They're fantastic, no artificial coloring, and they don't have any crash. It gives you a good boost of energy and carries you throughout the day, but it doesn't give you the jitters either. I fully recommend it. You could use our promo code AHC, that's capital AHC, at checkout over at repsports.com. Be sure to get yourself some for 15% off. I'm going to be drinking it throughout the match myself. So yeah, go check it out. repsports.com. Use promo code AHC at checkout. Dinosaur, hey, what's up, AK? How you doing, man? Glad you're able to make it. All right, I was just checking Discord, making sure that nothing's gone live yet. So this week's going to be closing out. If you guys didn't see, I'm all right. If you guys didn't see, the next match to take place is going to be the final match for this week, and that's going to be Paradox versus Carnage. That's going to take place at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to double check myself because I have a tendency to say things and then it tends to be wrong. So I'm just going to double confirm here. Paradox versus Carnage. Oh, it's now 6 p.m. All right. I originally saw 5 p.m. That's incorrect. It's 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So correction on that. So if you guys want to check that out, we will be back at 6 p.m. That will be, 6 hours from now. So if you guys want to check that match, be sure to tune in. That means you have to follow on your respective platform, whichever platform you're on, whether you're on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook. Yes, we are going to be live streaming to all platforms once again. So be sure to tune in 6 hours for the final match for this week. So far, they've been going well. I don't want to say they've been blowouts because that would be inappropriate to say. But I can say this: just like in the test league, from what we saw from all the competitors, they were very, very close. Like a lot of the matches, even though some of them seemed like blowouts. Like let's take a look at the first match between Hacks and Trauma. Right? Yes, Trauma came out victorious, got all 6 wins in all 6 modes, and they got the 2 points for the plant. Every single game was still close though. And I think that's what's important. They weren't absolute blowouts. Hard points were close. Team death matches were close. And I feel that's kind of been the way it has been for all matches so far. If we look at Devil Spit versus Repeat Offenders, that was a 5-1 where Devil Spit came out victorious, but each team got one plant bonus award. So good on them for that. And then our game yesterday, of course, it was still very close, particularly in the back half of the match. That one, like something, I don't know if it was a server switch or if the grandpas just, I don't know, they turned something on, like they turned up the heat, but things started getting a little bit more difficult in the back half, more so than in the first half. So all the games have been really close, and I suspect tonight it's going to be very similar. Gabba is probably the one player who has spent the most time in this game, bar none. And I dare you to challenge me on that point. And you have Arab, who's been been helping with the game since I've been helping with it. We've kind of joined the whole alpha testing thing together, which was exciting. So he's been around for a long time. And Steve, of course, not only does he own the game, but he enjoys playing it as well. Dirt Nasty, you're saying is way better than last season. Well, good. I'm glad. The idea is to kind of improve on things. What's up, Prince? Hey, Spezzy, how's it going? You have 4 plants on the go. Nice, Titch. Nice. I'm just going to double check Discord again. See if we're running into any issues. Sorry if you hear the clacking. I'm just going to let our streamers know to let me know when they actually go live. So hopefully you all have been enjoying the matches. With this new set and with our new system of running the stream, there's been some hiccups. We're still working on getting everything fine-tuned and perfect. Of course, there's some internet connections or some missing assets or whatever. But so far, our new system has been working, and it's actually made things so much easier. I was able to set up in 5 minutes. It was super quick. So kudos to Titch on that. I haven't brought this up yet because I've been so fixated on actually streaming well. For those who don't know, who aren't competing but have been enjoying the watch and enjoying the show, this season actually has a substantial reward that it's going to be, well, I say substantial, but we're small potatoes, right? So any kind of money is good money, or any kind of reward is a good reward. So we have what I consider a fairly substantial reward for the winner, second place, and third place. We have $500 prize pool. Part of it, or most of it, was per the admission of fee for all the teams, and then the rest of it comes from anonymous. So we got $500 on the line, and there might be some other fun things as well for the victors. Plus, you also get your banner up over there on the opposite side of DeathSquad. And as the seasons progress, we're going to be switching the banners over, and hopefully, I don't know, Titch, if you're willing, maybe putting the banners in like the background or something like that, right above the sauna there. If you do it, no, you'll do it. You don't have a choice. I can go to Fiverr and have someone do it. He'll understand what I mean when I say that. Now, let me see. All right, just still waiting. Have a gasmatic time. What's up, Fergie? How's it going? Yeah, I'm excited too. A little bit of a delay in getting streams up and stuff, though. It's okay. I understand. Complications do arise. Okay, hey. Looks like everybody's in for some reason. The desk doesn't want to show what's going on. But it exists. We are live. Look at that. I'm gonna make sure POV 2 is up. Doesn't look like it is, so I'll work on getting that. Perfect. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are good to go. All we have to do is wait for the match to start. Now, the hosting team will pick the first 3 maps. You know what I should do? I should get rid of the... should do this for you guys. Bam. Just like that. See? It's out. Yep, that's good. That's good. Perfect. Don't make me disappear. And don't you disappear either. I need you. All right, so it looks like we're going to go to Monastery first. We're going to go to Monastery for Team Deathmatch. And, hell, let's load on in, huh? Now, the upside to me streaming on my own is that I can actually hear without it being double. So I'll be able to hear the comms and everything. But Team Deathmatch to start off on Monastery.
If connection gets weird and shitty, we acknowledge it, just move on.
No, I can't go back to the desk. The match has started. Ooh, missed throw by Doyle, bouncing that grenade right off of the beam. Unfortunate.
I got one. Got two. Got three. I'm on the streak. I'm on the streak. I got a radar. I'm gonna push in on him now. I'm gonna try to hold base. They're in the tunnels.
Now, the upside to Team Deathmatch is that you do have your kill streaks active, so you can, you know, participate, you know, by getting multiple kills and adding additional fire to the fight. First one, you can either get the health regen, which is what O'Doyle always runs with, or you can get the radar, which is what I always run with. Because yes, I do look at my map and I use that strategically. Hopefully some of you all do too. In a 5-kill streak, you can get the bazooka, you can get the drone, or you can get the RC car. All that's automated. And in the final 7-kill streak, you can either get the turret or the dogs.
Down this way. Oh,
but getting multiple eliminations is going to prove difficult, particularly against, I would say, DeathSquad, the returning champs. Here's Gabba's army. Running with the suppressor. I don't... How many people actually run with the suppressor? I'm curious, because I don't, but I do enjoy it every once in a while for particular situations, but because no one really ever uses the radar, it's like, how effective is it? You know what I'm saying? Because you can still kind of hear it. We got Larry, Crab Daddy. Did we not have Crab Daddy on the roster? I'm gonna have to add him.
Back of tunnel.
What is that? What is that? Is that Wolf's? Is that Wolf's washer?
What is considered not appropriate language?
Well, they are. Gabba's army is kind of struggling here, trying to find any member of DeathSquad. I mean, there's about what, a 12-point gap. Use the radar. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Careful entrance.
Rotations on this map are critical. You're gonna find some of the, I don't want to say some of the more skilled teams, but some of the more successful teams. They're going to be looping between Wine Cellar and the new ramp. So this new addition here, you're going to see a big rotation there. Very, I don't want to say very rarely, but it's more uncommon to see people sitting the yellow stairs and the rocks. You'll actually see this loop of Wine Cellar to new stairs, Wine Cellar to new stairs, and trying to hold that. In fact, some teams, I believe Devil's Spit was one of them. I know members of my team, there's holding the Wine Cellar itself is actually a big plus.
Got him, we got him. Ooh,
And that's something that they do frequently.
Where Infinity Stairs are. What's back? Tunnel.
Dang it. I'm dead. He's in the Infinity side.
Right now, DeathSquad is just a bit on a tear. They have increased their lead substantially. But there's always a chance for Gabba's army to come back. Team Deathmatch is very different from objective-based modes like Hardpoint and Search and Destroy. So things could take a turn in Gabba's army's favor in the next few matches.
Very sneaky. Watching me. Might be on the street.
60-40, we got a 20-point.
Nice, nice. Keep pushing him.
Hopefully the audio is good, folks.
Yeah, Larry's boy Church is at the end. Larry down. Gabba got me though. You got him. Nice. Mow him down. Beautiful.
Coming big stairs.
20 take one lead. Nice job.
My gosh, O'Doyle is just going ham right now. Look at that. See, he already got his 3 kill streak, and he used the health regen at a perfect time when he was seeing red, so he could re-engage his opponent. So if you haven't considered using that kill streak, there's a perfect example of its utility. But that didn't save him from the multiple grenades coming his way. He does get blown away there by Steve.
We can stop sweating a little bit, but let's break 100.
Now, I could say this much because I do watch O'Doyle's streams. I also watch, like, if you guys, thanks, Slash, appreciate it, man. For those who actually post on YouTube or even on Twitch, if you guys have videos up, if you want to send them my way, I'd be more than happy to watch them live. I enjoy doing that. But I do watch the streams, or at least the videos, quite a bit. And O'Doyle is one of those who, like, he actively prepared for this fight. So he's not taking Gabba's army lightly whatsoever. Nice shots here by Gabba. Does take one out. It looks like they are regaining just a little bit. A little late on those shots there. It's the grenade and not finding its mark. Shooting down the lane, losing to Dr. Doom. There is, boy, a 34-point gap. That's 34 eliminations, folks. They are going to have to make something happen here. Nice shots. There goes Doom. Gabba taken out by JD. And Nate and Steve keeping Gabba's army afloat.
Manda? No.
Gabba and Crab Daddy sitting at the bottom of the barrel there for Gabba's army. Not able to find much success. Ooh. Narrowly escaped that drone. Able to destroy it before it got too close. Didn't really help, though. 103 to 62. Pretty significant gap here. NGR picking one up. And Nate taking out O'Doyle.
Like, right on top of him. Never mind, I'm gonna get him.
Okay, I'm heading over there now. He's lying down. You can be on
This is one thing you don't want to do, particularly with someone like O'Doyle. And I'll say this just in general: never stay in one spot for too long. If you can get a couple eliminations in one spot, that's great, but then move on, folks. Otherwise, whoever you kill is gonna come back for you if they're smart enough. What's up, Mental Man? How you doing? Adrian, what's going on?
I'm gonna stay back because I keep running like into them at their spawns, and I want to do that. Right. Like I'm gonna pull back a little bit. I'm just pushing, you know. I don't. I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna just hang out for now. I'll give you guys intel.
Now this is a tough matchup. Okay, Gabba's army in Test League, they were, if I recall, like they were pretty low on the board, right?
You left a review request for the game, man? Like a written review?
You know what?
They were kind of low on the leaderboard there, so they didn't place very well, but
Yeah, man.
you know, they still performed admirably. They're a good team, they're good people, and that's what's important. They have fun, and I think that's what everybody should try to commit to, is having fun. Got a little bit of a lag there. I think that drone nearly killed his internet. But I do want to point out, like, they are going up against the champions. These guys are not going to treat anyone with kid gloves. They're going to mow you down. They're out for blood. And they're particularly out for blood with trauma. I'm going to point that out. They want trauma. They want to beat them again. In fact, they originally designed to beat trauma. So there's win number 1 for DeathSquad. So it seemed like there were a few spawn kills. They felt bad about it. But you know what? That's kind of like at the moment that's kind of part of the game. That in free for all and team deathmatch, that's kind of what happens, right? Especially on a small map like Monastery, you're gonna have your rotations, and some of those rotations are gonna take you right to where someone is spawning. You know, the algorithm can only act so quickly. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean, bam? Yeah, what do you mean, bam? There's nothing here. What did you expect to do? I updated it. I updated it yesterday. I'm not going to update it now. I updated it yesterday. That's all that matters. So on a map like Monastery, or you can even say House. What? What are you pissed off about, Slow Ass? What'd I do? What? Hold on. What did I do? You put in a back door? What? What do you mean you put in a back door? The last time I updated is when you asked me to update it. Anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. I have video links. I have all of them. But you put in a back door so you can come in whenever? No. Those are all deactivated. Sorry, dude. The small maps, you're going to run into that issue with team deathmatch or free-for-all. You're going to rotate. That's all he ever does, Fergie, is torture me. You got to be careful on those rotations. You know, the fact that is that you're going to run into some spawn killing. You can't avoid it on those smaller maps. The algorithm can only work so fast. So it's going to register where people are at a specific time, but with how fast-paced this gameplay is, you could be there 1 second, you could be in one spot 1 second and another spot the next second, and spawn kills are just, they're going to happen.
Blood. And a lot of people.
All right, Gabba's Army on defense, starting off in the back half of Desert. Unfortunately, we are Desert Day. So we're going to be focusing for the first 3 rounds on DeathSquad, okay, because they are attacking. And then we'll switch over to Gabba's Army when they go on the offensive. I have to update my quest because his quality looks so good, and he does the same thing I do. And I don't know, I must have done something with the settings. First elimination.
One coming around. Nice. All right, get in there and plant. You got 3 guys left. One's coming right towards you, straight ahead.
Yeah.
From the other wall.
I did update, Titch. I don't know what to tell you. You didn't tell me to update yesterday.
Here he comes. Okay.
Another guy's laying, he's sniping. I'm not gonna let him get it.
Okay, I think you got one up in that building up to your left, and
So they got a successful plant so far. They got to win the match now against Steven and Nate, the 2 that were holding Gabba's Army afloat during team deathmatch, but to no avail. They both did get it. Crazy enough, Steve and Larry, they get an elimination apiece.
Good first outing on this board too. We're gonna need it.
Oh yeah.
So that's 1 successful plant for DeathSquad.
All right, where are we going?
I'm going straight out to A. Alright. I'll go to the left. That left side. I'm trying to get in Stonehenge here.
Spawns have flipped. DeathSquad approaching the town.
Hey, no shots. Oh, I see.
I understand the purpose of that grenade, but it also does give away his position.
Here, I got one down.
You have to be careful. Gets another drop here. Gabba's out. Earl's been dropped. Gonna try to get the revive. Wise choice to go prone. He's gonna get Earl back up. They're gonna reapproach here, see if they can get the bomb.
I saw the bullets. I just can't quite see.
Oh, gets him from behind. Can he get Crab?
He's wounded. Oh, he's got me.
And he's able to drop him.
All right, I'm coming, Neil.
Okay.
Oh, you got it.
Okay.
Now, if they only need that 1 plant to maintain that lead.
Yeah, you got it, Earl. There's 2 left.
Okay, I'm gonna lay in the bottom.
Any eyes?
They don't technically need a plant, but this is good cushion, right? Is getting 2 plants, 2 successful plants at least gives them a 1 plant advantage.
I don't want anybody sneaking up on you. I'm watching your back.
Good stuff.
There's another win for DeathSquad.
We did plant, didn't we?
Yeah, we planted.
Yeah, we
got 2.
2 plants.
Let's get 3.
Let's get 3 plants. And then 3.
All right,
And then
third attack attempt.
That's right.
Do you want to go B this time? Switch it out?
Okay, somebody else grab it. Let's go.
Girls got
Let's
it.
go.
All right, let's go B.
Go land a long way.
Yeah, let's do the long way, the safe way. Because we're gonna need it.
Take a quick peek at where Gabba's army is. They're going to be posting up. It looks like they might be going around towards B, or at least one person is. Gabba's going to try to maintain control of the sand castle here. Rest, I believe, are at A.
Gabba's down there. He's coming over the left side of that building in front of y'all.
Gabba did get tagged here by O'Doyle.
Got one. He's down.
Earl's been dropped once again. Earl, each time. I mean, he's been getting dropped, man. He's going to have to be careful. He is the bomb carrier.
We got you. Just stay.
He wants to try to
I'm sorry, Odell.
Yeah, you're good.
maintain some cover, stick behind his team. Might want to try to be the caboose next time.
He's one at pylons.
Oh,
He's
shit.
at pylons. He's killed me though. I'll get on camera.
Okay, I'm pushing towards Steve.
It's like NG got dropped. There goes JD. Boy, Gabba's army. Moving in on it.
Below the sandcastle down. I'm looking for Steve now. Are we planting?
Trying to.
Planning.
All right, they're getting the plant off here. Gabba's army now forced to push the sandcastle.
I can't finish him though.
Coming from wall.
Good stuff.
And they get the final limb there.
Nice.
Very well done by DeathSquad.
We got some heavy plants.
NG and JD, though, both getting taken out. I mean, those are big kills. Those are big kills. All right, now we're going to watch from Gabba's perspective.
Doomsday and DR and Doyle together.
I'm taking it. I'm flattered, dude. I take it.
Okay. All right. Let's grab it and go, Gabba. Let's go. I think we go. Just push. Whoa.
Where you gonna be? Right.
Oh no. Oh, Doyle on the ladder. I'm down.
Steve is kind of stuck at the wall here. They're going to try to get the revive. And they're in open space. It's very dangerous, but he really couldn't be on one side or the other. Oh no, Gabba gets dropped. They're just hunkered down at the rocks.
Don't go there. Come here. Backwoods. I can't come there. Come here. We got 2 of them down.
See if they can get both of them up. Okay, there's one. See if they can get the second one up. There's 3 of them. Oh my gosh, he's getting tagged from all over the place. Gabba's got to rotate, find some cover. He cannot protect his team. See if they can get on at least to the bomb site. Try to get the plant. And that'll apply a little bit of pressure.
Oh no, man.
They're rotating back around. Gabba in a good position to cut them off and at least cover the bomb site because DeathSquad now has the objective.
I feel like once. Let's see who's alive. Oh, Larry's alive.
Good positioning by Gabba. He's going to have to get low, though.
Right? So Gabba planted. We're good. Go.
He's just going to have to hold this spot. He's going to have to be weary of the people going up towards the back of the rocks, though.
Looking for him.
Oh, he gets shot from the middle.
Through the door.
He's dropped. He's bleeding. They're going to go for the defuse. Got one member, Innate, trying to keep them off the point, but there's too much time left. They're going to get the defuse. That's 4 straight wins for DeathSquad. They can come back. They got the plant. At least they were able to get to the bomb site. I mean, that's critical against a team like DeathSquad. Getting to the bomb site. I mean, that's success already, if you ask me.
I'm going A.
Seeing where DeathSquad is, where they're holed up. Choosing this ladder is pretty wise. It's good perch to kind of provide your team intel.
Oh no, I'm down.
From safe.
I'm down.
O'Doyle forced to jump off of the ladder. He's going to get the revive on Steve here.
That happened quick. Okay, the bomb's right there. Where I get that bomb?
He got tagged. He's down. Steve's going to have to get the revive, but he can't. There's someone behind the stones there. And Nate now gets dropped.
Make it.
Here it comes.
They're up there. They're all at A. Ooh,
Oh, Doyle coming in to finish things off. We got Larry left, and Gabba's army gets dropped one more. It's 5-0.
NGR? Since when did I get NGR? Huh.
I can't hit them.
They have one. Well, I say one more attempt, but they got to get on the board now if they think to come back at all. Their last attempt at attacking.
I'm gonna go to these pylons.
Now, one of the things that I'm starting to see Gabba's army not do is go from cover to cover and ensure that they have all angles covered. Like, no one's watching pylons here. No one's watching pylons, and O'Doyle very easily able to just drop 2 of them. They do have a couple of smokes out, which is going to be decent cover. As they're going for the revive, someone comes in and cleans them up.
I'm bleeding out. I hear you, crab daddy. We're all bleeding out. Ah, shit, behind me.
And ladies and gentlemen, Search and Destroy is going to go to the returning champions. DeathSquad going to take that one and get the extra point as well. Forgot to hit the button. Oh, boy. That's rough. He did say backdoor. Yeah, he got me to say backdoor. Well, ladies and gents, kind of how I thought it was going to go, but I hope Hardpoint goes a little differently. I want to see Gabba's army swing it back in their direction. I suspect they're going to perform better on Hardpoint. Team Deathmatch is difficult because given the players on the roster for DeathSquad, that's already like a tough challenge. That's a tall order for them. Search and Destroy is another one of those. It's like, you know, you got the really good shots on DeathSquad. It's on map desert. I mean, they have the advantage, right? But now you're going on Hardpoint. I feel like Hardpoint is probably the most balanced. No matter where you go, whatever map you're on, there's a very strong balance of if you both teams play it similarly. In other words, you got your point contenders and your perimeter players, then it should be a relatively even match. But even still, the maps being chosen by DeathSquad, they are, I don't know, they're going to pick the map that best suits them. And they're going to High Rise? I never suspected we would see High Rise. What the hell is this? High Rise? I mean, it's better than Search and Destroy. Search and Destroy on High Rise is no fun for some people. That can be rather difficult. Hardpoint, though? Hardpoint, not bad. I guess I can... I guess I can get in line with this one. We'll see how it plays out. Gabba's army, I hope to see them come back, though. They're struggling a little bit here. In fact, we'll start on their perspective. Whoa! His stream went down. Okay.
Unless he pulls in. Let's see if he pulls in.
We will fix that.
Check the Discord quick.
Because it's a Nate. Nate dropped. No, Nate's not a Nate.
Nate's
Who's
Nate.
the Gabba
Gabba.
dropped?
Nate's
Gabba
in.
dropped.
Gabba dropped.
Yeah, Gabba ain't.
Can't have the Gabba army like that. We're gonna all
Yep.
drop out then.
Yep.
Let's all leave, guys. We
We'll
restart it.
restart it.
All right. They're going to play this fairly.
I'd say so.
They're going to play this fairly. They're going to go back.
Yeah, so just do leave match.
And they're going to wait for Gabba to join. They're going to wait for Gabba to join. That's very nice of them. Well, in the meantime, hopefully y'all enjoying your Sunday afternoon right here over on the East Coast. It is 12:36, just after lunchtime. I've enjoyed cleaning my house in preparation for my mother-in-law to visit. So I am re-energizing with my Raise Energy. Actually, this is a pre-workout because after this, I'm probably going to work out. But yeah, I'm enjoying my Raise Energy pre-workout. Again, promo code AHC at checkout, 15% off. And I'm also, I still have some coffee left, but my mug. That's an old design too. Like, I don't use this logo anymore, but by the way, if you guys are interested in some merch, if you go to the Discord, the Alvo Discord, there's a merchandise store link. You guys can I probably didn't update the set. Yeah, no, I probably didn't do that. If you guys are interested in getting some merchandise, you can go to the Alvo Discord. There's a link to their store. It's actually over on Streamlabs, so it wouldn't be very, very difficult to find anyway. But easily click the link, check out some of the merch. There is going to be more coming your way. I just got to, with the league, having to set up the rules, set up Discord, get with Gaming Synergy, and all that other stuff, along with also participating. I haven't had a lot of time to make new merch, so apologies about that, but I will be getting some more stuff out. I'm looking to do that either this coming week or the week. It's got to be this coming week because then my mother-in-law is in the following week. So I'm going to try to get some of that done this week. Ladies, I know that there's one design that I've been actively trying to push onto the market. It's a really cool design. I hope you'll like it. I just got to figure out what to put it on. But there's some really cool stuff over there. I wish, Titch, maybe if I can get a video together, do you think we could do have a merch store video that we could play here just as like advertisement to get people to go there, check it out. Some of the stuff is really cool. I like it. I want to get that zombies one. What's up, Walzer? How's it going, man? You love the Alvo shirt, Duff? Awesome. Thanks, man. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff. Probably. I mean, all I have to do is get the video. I need your opinion as to where to put it and how to access it. Big shout out to OutsideIn Entertainment as well for allowing us to do this on their platform. It's always great when we can have the developers work with us so that we can help expand people, their title, their IP. And broaden it to a different audience. Obviously, for casual gamers, Alvo is great because Alvo is for everyone from the casual gamer to the competitive gamer. There's so much more in the works. Beta, the more recent beta, is coming with a lot of cool quality of life features and some updates that you guys will enjoy. It's almost done. We're looking, I think, to push it out next week, perhaps. There is no timetable. I'm just kind of arbitrarily throwing out a number or a date or time frame. So I think you're going to try to push out the following week. We still got the PSVR 2 that's in the works. Obviously, if you go over to my channel, my personal YouTube channel, you can see not only did I showcase a little bit of the PSVR 2, but good old ProTube here, which can't really see their logo right now, but ProTube, they sent me their stock for these puppies right here. And that stock isn't yet released, but I got to test it out, and I love it, man. I love it. If I can get you guys a promo code, I would totally recommend it. It's pretty much the new aim controller. Okay, it's all you need. It's all you need. I'm excited for it. All right, looks like we're gonna be going into high rise. We got Gabba back into the lobby. We're gonna finish out the first half. What's up, Momo? How's it going? Cupcakes. Oh, all right. Sorry, I gotta reset that.
If we get too many guys in the point, then I'll push out. Yep.
All right, in the middle.
All right, right here.
Yep. Right on.
New fire, right? Or new smoke. Right. Smoke on both
Okay.
sides. Nate blinded me. I'm playing.
All right, here we go. Hard point on high rise. Let's see if Gabba's army can regain and maybe take a victory. They've got control of the point. Now they're just going to have to maintain it. It's contested. And in some of these spots, the thing is about the hard point is that song is going to live forever, Titch. The hard point tends to expand fairly far from the vertex, like right from the middle of the hard point itself. So there might be some sneaky spots that are behind the wall that you can't really see. So like, oh, nice grenade there by Gabba, getting two members out. Really well placed. But as you can see, like sometimes the perimeter expands into areas that you wouldn't normally think. So you got to check all corners. If you think industrial, for example, right underneath bridge, you can either be inside the main building or you can be inside the bridge tower. And if you don't check those locations, it's going to be contested, obviously, until you can get them eliminated. So you got to be mindful of that. And Gabba's army, although starting off strong, started faltering there. They've regained the point, and now it's DeathSquad who have to come back. And here they are. Nice kill there by Gabba, taking out JD the stairs. Doom, though, covering the perimeter well. 48 to 10, already a substantial lead here for DeathSquad.
Coming from the ground
Watch
side.
that ladder.
They're not out here.
Oh, yeah, ground, stairs, in the
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah, I'm trying to get right behind him.
100 messages on Restream today. Thank you all for chatting it up. Who picked the first 3 maps? This is DeathSquad.
Triple stair.
Yeah, triple stairs.
I'm gonna land this corner.
Alright.
Coming from the middle of the map. They're coming.
Nade on
Yeah,
the
Walzer, if you're looking for, if you're considering the TTK, there is damage drop-off. So the further away you are, the more bullets it is going to take to kill someone. However, headshots are true. You get a headshot, it's a one-shot kill. Otherwise, it's a relatively quick TTK. A little bit more realistic than, let's say, I don't know, some other games. You know, like Firewall or Pavlov. It's a little bit more akin to Onward.
Got him. Got him. Yeah, that was worth it. Okay.
Getting ready to rip.
All right, it does look like O'Doyle's going to be the point person.
Run straight towards the point. Damn. I get 1 or 2. Another one comes
All
out.
right, point is rotating now. Oh my gosh, Gabba just got JD right in his sights. Gabba's army positioned well to try to take control early on. They really need this though. They need to get on that point. They got to maintain control. The problem that they have right now is that they don't have enough perimeter play.
Oh, NGR's in.
Oh lord, they just put out the turret. There's not enough perimeter play to keep them off of the point. So like you don't always have to immediately hop on the point just because you don't have it. If you're a perimeter player, what you can do is prevent them from going onto the point or keep them off of the point while the rest of your team pushes it. Which if you saw some of the Paragon play yesterday, I was doing a little bit of that myself. I'm not much of a point player. I will hop on it if need be if most of my teammates are dead just to try to either contest it or capture it. But mostly me and Schlev, we're perimeter players, so we're going to play the outside of the hard point itself and keep the opponent off. $23. Oof.
All the smoke on both sides. They're coming from my side. I'm pushing out towards
From
the
the scaffolding.
Nothing in the scaffolding. Coming back. Walls of smoke. Looking good. Oh,
One more.
one guy made it up. Got him.
Nice.
Got him.
Yeah, I got him.
Nice. No, Nate's coming up on the.
You can even hear the comms from DeathSquad. Like
Down.
this is what I like about DeathSquad. They don't put kids gloves on whenever they compete. When they're doing publics, like they're all about like chilling, having a good time, whatever. But when it comes to competition, like they treat everybody equally.
Alright. Who else wants them? They're not the other side. That's on the other side.
Nice. Thank you.
Alright.
Still off. Alright, spread out. Alright,
Nice grenade.
stairs.
Yeah, I'd totally be down to play with y'all.
Where was it first?
Yep. Out it. Steve got me the scaffolding. He's coming up on the side for He's over there. Only 13 seconds.
Yeah, we played with Wicked plenty of times. And she's competing too. Her team Devil Spit. They competed earlier this week. If you want to check them out, Wicked didn't play herself, but she was watching. If you want to watch her team compete, you can go back and watch it. But that's a very quick win. I mean, that went to points. That went to points. Listen, you know what, Titch? Even when you're not here on set, you're still here on set, aren't you? All right. Well, DeathSquad walking away with the first half. They're going to be, I think, switching hosts now. So for those who are newer to this format, the first half is going to be Team Deathmatch, Search and Destroy Hardpoint on one server. And because we are an international league, to try to keep things fair, as if there's a team that wants it, they can switch at halftime to a different server. If the teams are okay with the existing server, they can continue to play on that same server if they want to. It's not a big deal. But the first half, since DeathSquad were the hosts, they picked the first 3 maps, and now it's going to be Gabba's army to pick their maps. Now, it's strange to see that High Rise was one of the choices for DeathSquad. I don't know if that was a throwaway map or not. So if anyone is trying to gather intel when they go up against DeathSquad, keep in mind High Rise might, but might be one of their map choices, but I will say it's unlikely. It'll be an unlikely map choice for future. I would go to the bar. Do I even have a Titch, is there even a bar move, or do I have to manually do it? Is that one of those that I have to manually do? I can't just button press it? I just want to showcase it because there are some people here who haven't been to the stream yet. Okay, you have to manually. We're just coming back to the main desk. I did update it. You lost audio because Titch didn't set it up correctly. No, that one was my fault. I didn't put the audio because I never use the bar. I just wanted to showcase the bar. We put in a lot of work to try to get these images together, and Titch, of course, doing his production thing. I don't ever really use the bar, so hey, I updated it. I updated the stream deck, but maybe I didn't update the set. But it's okay. There's the bar, which we will go to when Titch is on production, or even when Doyle's on production, because Doyle he covered the game yesterday. But yeah, we'll occasionally go to the bar. Me though, like when I'm doing production, I probably won't. Just as an FYI. So I updated the stream deck, which is what he initially asked me to do. But I don't. Maybe you did tell me to update also the set. I don't recall, but it's all good. It's not a big deal. We're here. We're doing our thing. And I wanted to point out earlier when I was talking about, when I briefly brought up gaming synergy, is I did update, but I didn't. I did, but I didn't update half of it. That's all. When I briefly had discussed gaming synergy, I wanted to actually give them a shout out as well, because we have been working with gaming synergy for a few years now. They've been our partner. It is owned and operated by Demolition Sean, aka Sean. You'll hear me call him Sean all the time, not Demolition Sean. It is a platform for anyone who wants to run leagues, wants to run tournaments. It's a great platform, easy to use. Once you get an account and once you start navigating it, you start understanding it. It's very simplistic compared to some of the other ones that I've come across. I've seen Titch and Titch can even agree to this. Some of the other websites that we've been to for league management, they look nice, they look flashy, but sometimes they're not like super easy to navigate. You know what I'm saying? But Gaming Synergy, they make it easy. And the admin, Sean, is super responsive. Like, he's been able to help everybody. And when there's an error with the score being input or a roster issue, whatever it may be, he's very quick in responding and able to assist. So I would recommend anyone who's looking to run a league or a tournament, please reach out to Gaming Synergy. They're fantastic, super easy. And they've also integrated their systems into Discord. And this is what I mean by that. When the scores are put into Gaming Synergy, they are automatically now produced into Discord as long as it's set up for a certain channel. So after every match that we have had, once the captains have put in their score, it's auto-populated in Discord. So anyone who doesn't regularly go to Gaming Synergy can still be up to date on the scores from each match. Yeah, so for those who don't know, this map, where we are, this map is called Retreat. This is one of the smaller maps, but if you're less familiar with it, it might seem a little similar to a map called Mirage in CSGO. It's similar in layout, but the design is completely different, obvious. It's a beautiful map. There's so much work put into it. Unique art. Not from like the Unity store or anything, but there's unique art, very impressive details to the textures which are going to be even more highlighted on the PSVR 2. I can guarantee you that. I've already been in it, already seen it with the reflections, with the attention to detail. Like, this map is gorgeous. And I cannot wait to get this into people's hands on the PSVR 2 with the upgrades. It's a great map, though. It's one of my favorites, I'll be honest. All right, now we're on Dojo. This is probably... raise your hand in chat. Or cheer it out on big screen. Who loves Dojo? Is Dojo one of your favorite maps? If so, give a shout out in chat, whether it's a raise hand, a hell yeah, or whatever. It's one of my favorites. Incredibly well designed. DeathSquad starting off strong, coming out of the gate. And a couple eliminations. It does look like, though, Gabba's army is putting up a fight. Yeah, look at that. Look at all those hands and hell yeahs coming up.
One at Alvo Jeep side.
Yeah, people love Dojo, man. Oh, Fergie, not in the Dojo party. She's a defector.
Get him, Crab Daddy.
Behind the van.
Yep, I got him. Gotta run. Stamina.
Coming up from behind Gabba, taking out Doom. Shots from the restaurant. Nice elimination there by Gabba. This could be a big turn for Gabba's army. They do have, let's see, 12-9. DeathSquad behind by 3.
Yeah, I see him.
It might look dark on screen because that's the projection. It's not that dark in the headset. I can promise you that.
Got Earl.
Yeah, you see that? You got G all upset here, Fergie. Nice shots. Oh, Gabba's army falling behind. Very quick turnaround for DeathSquad. Now 4 eliminations ahead. No, one of the darkest maps in Alvo is Desert Night. Even though the moonlight is very bright, there are points where it's very, very dark, especially along the border of the with the rock ledge. It can be very difficult to see people there. But yeah, Dojo, it seems dark, but there's so much light around. It's not nearly as dark as you might think. The skybox is dark though.
Where do you want to move down at?
And we're gonna have an even better update coming out, which I'll talk a little bit about when we get back to the desk. Kind of give you all an idea of what's coming. Now, Team Deathmatch on Dojo, I mean, the way that we're seeing both of these teams play is, I don't want to say it's unique, but it's very akin to what you might see in public matches. There's no real strategy here. Most of DeathSquad are split up. They're running solo. These are kind of like free-for-all movements. It's not really a collaborative effort by DeathSquad or even Gabba's army. And what I mean by that is that each player is running around holding certain locations, trying to get as many eliminations as possible. Whereas some other teams you might find, and you probably saw that with Paragon. Oh my God. He did. Oh, no, I didn't know what else to do. Like Paragon, like we might hold down a specific spot. I know Devil's Spit has done that. A couple other teams have done it. I'm sure we'll probably see Carnage do it a little bit later this evening. But teams in Team Deathmatch, in a competitive sense, will try to hold natural hardpoint locations. But we're not seeing much of that from DeathSquad or Gabba's army. They're all just kind of running around. All right, Walzer, we'll see you later, man. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. Desert Night sucks? It can.
Oh, Earl's behind that van on the, what's it called?
DeathSquad with 44 eliminations. Couldn't quite see what Gabba's army has, but I suspect they're a little bit behind.
He's in the back there. He's back there.
He's down now.
Nice. Thank you. JDM got. They spawned behind us. Has anyone got covered?
Ooh, 34. Okay, so they're not too far behind. They're only 14 eliminations behind. That's a couple of team wipes. That's it.
You guys took out Earl. That's why I was just running.
Okay, the gap has increased now. Yeah, now the gap has increased substantially. Desert Knight is the best.
Behind you. Below you.
I don't know if I would say it's the best, but I enjoy it. I am not turned off by any of the Knight variants. Monastery, House, Town, Desert, like I love all the Knight variants. Oh, he was trying to peek around the corner, see if someone is hiding there. Not the case. Someone's got the turret out. It's gonna be dangerous. Right in the middle of the street too. Doyle with a perfect bead on 2 of his opponents. This guy's nuts. When he gets into his competitive mode, he's in his competitive mode, man. He cannot be stopped. He's such a dangerous asset. Or DeathSquad, look at that. 23 eliminations. He's 9 kills ahead of his teammate who's right behind him. The next most eliminations. It's crazy. But Doyle is going off. He's out of stamina though, trying to get up here on top of the garage. Onto the apartments. Does get hit a little bit. And shot from behind, peeking down. Takes out another. DeathSquad just looking to take this one, man. They're going to run home with it. Does get taken out. Where did he get taken out from? I have no idea where he got killed from. That's crazy. Oh, right up on the balcony. He gets taken out again. Crab Daddy putting in some work there.
JD running down to white van.
Doomsday's coming right at you.
Damn it, you suck about it. They're second late. If you told me.
Everyone in chat, question. What is the better 7 kill streak? The turret or the dog?
JD.
Go.
They're all right here.
Oh, get out of there.
Ev's army
Oh man, she's too.
looking to try to regain here and take the lead. Gabba holding the Jeep area. Able to get a couple eliminations. He's staying alive. The rest of his team flanking around, trying to do some work themselves. Gets taken out by NG. 87 to 58. Pretty big gap here. Dude, I love that explosion. It's beautiful. Missed its mark, though.
I love Spunk.
Steve with 18 eliminations. So far, like, there's some pretty high
G8.
kill count for Gabba's army, but it's just not enough.
Careful, Doyle from above.
Taken out from Catwalk. Holding that back van here is very difficult. It can be difficult, especially if you don't have any cover from different angles.
Coming out of the dojo gates.
102. I mean, there's just no coming back. 34 eliminations by O'Doyle himself. Depends on map. Okay, let's talk about preference though. Which one do you prefer? Obviously, you're saying it's based on map and mode. I totally get that. But if you had to pick one and you couldn't pick, like, and that had to be it, would you have turret or dogs? Whoops. Forgot to give him a point. Mario saying turret. We got Fergie saying turret. Dino saying turret. Or AK, I should say. Saying turret. Am I the only one who runs with the pooches? I can't be the only one. I saw someone else running with the dogs in there. All right, we got 2 more game modes in the back half of this fight. DeathSquad coming out with a substantial lead of 4 wins in total. Dogs and Hardpoint, okay. Yeah, by the way, if there are any gifted subs or bits or anything like that, I cannot see it because I'm looking at Restream right now so I can see everybody on multiple platforms. So I do apologize. Anyone who is donating or like subbing or whatever it may be, thank you so much. All of your support is greatly appreciated. We love you guys. Hopefully you're enjoying this. Just know, like, we do this because we love it. We've been doing it since 2019, and we're going to continue to do it in the future. AH commentaries here for you guys. And hopefully you're enjoying the league. If the format is good, we'll keep running with the same format in future seasons. If you're looking for some changes, there's a suggestions tab, a suggestions channel, I should say, over in the competitive Discord. So if you're not part of that Discord, go to the main Alvo Discord first. Make sure that you're joined in the community over there, and you can find the Alvo World League Discord link through there. Be sure to join and post your suggestions. All right, we're going on to Search and Destroy on Town. And this is another opportunity for either DeathSquad to take another plant point, or it could be Gabba's army. The barking is annoying. I love the barking.
That's fine.
It's scary. It scares people, Fergie. It scares people.
Who's taking it?
I'm not taking it. They're most likely two are going to be in 2 or 3.
Yeah, go to Hal. This is gonna be dangerous. So some indecisiveness from Gabba's army that has delayed their approach. So now they've lost positional advantage. See someone over on terrace. Gonna see if they can try to get him, but not able to get that angle. He's able to drop one behind well, Gabba. He's gonna sit there though and wait, see if he can bait someone. Now there is,
on my side.
for those who haven't been here for a while.
Unless he was prone. Was he prone?
For those who haven't been here for a while, there is a downstate in this game.
Laying down.
He was standing,
No?
running.
That's odd. On my screen, he was laying down.
But it's in Search and Destroy only. Now, if you're running Publix, it's standard. It's always going to be an option, or it's always going to be added, or it's always going to be in an on state. So there's always going to be a down state in Publix. But in private servers, you can opt to turn that off and not have a down state. And Gabba's army struggling here just a little bit. Maybe the bunnies is scary. You know what, Fergie?
Damn it.
My dogs are hungry. All right? My dogs are hungry. They're going to come find you. You understand? They're going to get you. They're going to sniff you out. And if they don't get you, I'm going to get you.
Especially.
That's why I like the dogs. All right, we're going on to the third attempt here on the attack for Gabba's army, and they are struggling just a little bit. Town is a little bit of a smaller map, but you can get some really good positional advantage as long as you move fast, but you got to move coordinated, and you have to have a strategy in mind. Gabba's army not looking to have that strategy here right now, as DeathSquad are not only rotating around towards the fountain, they're also holding the well site and cutting out the legs of Gabba's army before they can even get forward momentum.
They killed me off. That's fine.
Oh, happy birthday to your daughter, Momo. And have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out.
Oh my god.
Damn it, I'm down. I got one down.
Larry left alive to go up against 3.
Careful, another one behind the box.
Larry
Another one coming up.
trying to contest, not able to do so.
What did I didn't die.
They're using Game Genie. Game Genie, you don't remember Game Genie?
What do you mean you didn't die?
I didn't die. The game just
didn't go down?
I'm kind of confused. He didn't die, but he did die, so. As you can see, DeathSquad taking a very different approach from what we saw from Gabba's army. They're pushing hard on well. I mean, they are pushing hard. They breached that location, ran right into Green Hall as fast as they could.
Okay, stay still. Stay still.
I can't. It's
I got you.
Bro.
There you go. You're up.
Doom does get revived. They're gonna push here at the station, getting the plant. They need to get the plant if they want that extra point. All they need is 1. That's it.
Fire and smoke on the one side. We want to watch the other side.
Middle crates.
Yeah, they're coming through ambulance way. They're coming ambulance way.
Yeah, they're all coming through.
O'Doyle trying to hold. He's got 30 seconds left. He's going to rotate back around.
They're all coming in now.
They're in the objective now.
I'm coming back.
Nice.
Doom just running around, getting multiple eliminations. And there's O'Doyle picking up the last one. And that's 1 successful plant for them. They're looking to get a second extra point under their belt.
Get the other
Yeah,
plants.
if we get the other plants out, I wonder if
It's just
yeah,
for good
they
practice.
should give
That's
us
4 straight wins. Now in the first half, we saw that they won
All right,
6-0, and they are looking to do the same thing here.
All right, then let's go B. All right, I'm gonna go the long way around the barn. I'm gonna meet you guys here.
Steve, Tom.
Got one on B already. I'm backing up. Oh, it's stuck here. I got him. I can't get out.
Planning.
Going for a plant in the tunnel.
I'm out.
Plenty of cover. JD is down, though. It's like Molly. Smoke goes in. Very smart by Doom.
Yeah, anybody?
The smoke is an highly underutilized utility
Smoke, that's all. They gotta run through that if they want it.
that makes pushing a certain location, like here on the tunnel stairs, very dangerous for the attacking team, or at least in this case, the defending team. Anyone trying to push that location. O'Doyle in a nice prone position takes out the last two, cleaning out the tunnel, looking to get a full sweep here. 5-0 in favor of DeathSquad. They are on match point. Last attempt at attack. See if they can get it. They already have 2 successful plants.
All together now. Who takes that? I'm going right.
Gabba's army pushing over towards the market side, or at least holding long. But they do have to be careful, as here come the DeathSquad pushing hard. Oh, O'Doyle does get dropped. One member has also been eliminated on DeathSquad. It looks like a couple are down. NGR left alive, trying to get the revive.
Oh shit, he got me. Steve got me. He's by the fountain. Steve's behind the fountain.
Anybody, you want to heal me?
He's coming around towards that smoke.
Thanks, babe.
So Steve's the only one.
They got the plant as well. Now 3 members all up, but they were able to at least keep O'Doyle alive. He's going to hide out right there on the trash can. Earl St. going for the limb. Here comes O'Doyle, slides around the corner, stabs Steve in the head, and that's going to end the second search and destroy and give DeathSquad yet another win, and they get another plant point. And they get the 2 additional points. Gabba's army. Maybe we'll pull that one out. Unfortunate. They got one more hard point to go. We'll see if they can get a win here. See if they can make it a little bit closer. All right. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you guys haven't considered following, hopefully we have earned that today. You can catch us here on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/AH commentary, or you can go over to the Alvo YouTube channel where this is also being broadcasted. And of course, all these are going to be saved. So if you missed a match, you can always go back and see what you missed, see what happened, what took place. And you can also check us out over on the Facebook group page if you guys aren't members of that Facebook group page. It is a private server or private group, but all you have to do is hit that follow. We get a notification that you want to join. We click that accept and you're in. You can see a lot of the goodies there. A lot of the updates are going to be posted on Facebook and on Discord, so be sure to join all the socials. You can also follow Alvo over on Twitter. They're also on Reddit. They're all over the place, man, even on TikTok. So what's coming in the beta patch? Well, the beta patch is going to include the ability to let go of your gun entirely. You can hold it with your offhand. You can hold it with your dominant hand. Obviously, you can hold it with both hands. It's going to allow you to also throw a grenade or a utility item with whatever hand that you want. There's going to be some UI changes, so the leaderboard is going to look a little bit different. You're going to be able to see the leaderboard based on game mode. So free-for-all, team deathmatch, S&D, hardpoint, and even zombies. So if you haven't hopped in zombies, 1, to get the skins, but also 2, to see how far you can get, because it is endless levels. There is a leaderboard for that. So you're going to be able to adjust and see where you are in relation to the top players per game mode. It's going to be exciting. It's nice stuff. There's a few other things coming as well. And I can tell you this much. There are some maps that are pretty close to completion. I'm excited to see those released. All right, going on the hard point here on retreat. Let's get into it.
Because it takes them by surprise. You know?
All right, restaurant.
Figuring that out. I keep doing it.
I'm looking through laundry.
Yeah, somebody watch laundry, yeah.
They didn't come
Grenades
through.
already flying in. The Doyle cleaning house right in front of the counter.
I'm gonna keep pushing this way.
Hey, they're coming from gym.
Oh, Steve.
Okay, turn right.
And here come Gabba's army trying to breach the cafe.
Oh, Doom's in there.
They are looking for a win here. They're desperate in need of one, but every approach attempt, they get chopped down. And O'Doyle is just too quick on that trigger.
One of them is in the hard point. He's low.
Heavy.
Damn it.
God, that smoke is crazy. You know, smokes in some games just aren't good, but smokes in this game is so good. It's quite natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got that, it's very dense in the middle, and it's not as dense on the, you know, outer skirts of the smoke cloud.
Careful.
It's so good. I love it.
Going over there, he's injured.
Even though I don't use it very much, I enjoy seeing it. I remember when I used to break the game. DeathSquad holding the point. Nice approach here by Gabba, knowing exactly where they might be held up. And this is a situation where once you get on the point, if you can get someone up onto the second floor of hotel, you're going to want to hold that. You're going to want to hold that spot. You want some vertical advantage here. JD gets taken out. See, as you can see, members of DeathSquad, they were on the second floor. You're going to have to do that. You got to get that perimeter play. And up on the hotel is exactly where you want to be. Rotated back towards reception. O'Doyle already on point. And again, he's going to be a point holder. So his team is going to do most of the eliminating, and he's going to be doing most of the point collecting.
Yeah, he's laying down now. Yeah, I'm gonna throw some fire and smoke on that doorway. They gotta come out.
Oh, somebody back up there.
That ought to keep them. That ought to keep them.
My gosh, the point difference here is substantial. I mean, Gabba's army, they're going to have to do something. They have to get on that point. What's up, Meister?
One's coming in from laundry.
I mean, I don't know what they can do. You can see right now the eliminations per team. There's not a big difference. It's just a matter of point capture. And Gabba's army is struggling so much just to get on point. I mean, DeathSquad is already in the triple digits. 118, man. 118. DeathSquad. They're just winning this one.
We're clear this side.
Nice move by O'Doyle, sliding around the corner, looking exactly where he needed to. That's called map knowledge, knowing where people like to post up and getting into appropriate position and get that elim. And they're looking to close this one out early and just end this match. Now, if you guys want to watch more Alvo at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so in another 5 hours, just under 5 hours, we got another match coming your way. So be sure to tune back in. That means you need to follow, hit that notification bell, and we're going to be going live on all platforms again. Again, we will try to get on TikTok in the future. I just got to get access to the account again.
Okay, cool.
Grab that down.
Heading over there now.
Gabba's got me, Gabba and
And Gabba's army just cannot contest. They can't contest the point. They can't even it's not even just a matter of taking the point. They can't even get on the point to contest it, to stop the point accumulation of DeathSquad. Like, it's just every attempt that they try to make. You can hear they're starting to sound a little defeated. They get on the point. Then they're eliminated immediately.
I'm holding it the best I can.
They just got to contest it. Gabba just on the outskirts. Couldn't get his big toe over that line to contest. DeathSquad looking to close it out. Once again in their hands. It's going to rotate. 188, only 12 points left. 188 to 22.
Careful, one laundry.
Alright, I think that's gonna be it. 10 more seconds.
Yeah. 6 seconds.
6 seconds left. Gabba's army trying to keep them off.
Still got 5 seconds.
Archway. Archway.
Steve's in laundry. Nice one.
A couple people caught on fire trying to escape.
Oh, Nate got me. Nate
And right now, no one's on it. No one's on it. Gabba's army doing some work. O'Doyle finally back on the point. Going to try to hold the last 5 seconds. He's able to do so, and that's going to be a victory for DeathSquad, and this is going to be a full sweep, ladies and gentlemen. And why did it not give them an extra point? Come on. Oh, because I'm hitting the wrong button. I got to hit 2. And DeathSquad just, man, oh man, they just came out swinging. I knew that they were going to win. That was my sneaking suspicion. Not that I don't give Gabba's army credit. I do. They're good players, but DeathSquad, they have their mantle to uphold, right? They don't want to be dethroned. They came out of the Test League champions, and they're going to send a message nice and early. They're going to tell everybody, look, we don't care who you are, who's on your team. We're going to come out swinging every single time. You're going to get the best of us and best of what we have to offer every single match. And, we have to suspect that or expect that from just about every single team here. Man, oh man. Well, is the best effort given by Gabba's army, but DeathSquad, they're just a little too much, man. A little too much. I'm excited to go up against them myself. Maybe I'm not nervous. I think it's just more excited. My adrenaline's already pumping, getting ready to go up against those guys. Gabba's army, good job. I mean, you put in the best effort that you could, but do know that you kind of drew the short straw on this one, going up against DeathSquad early on. But you know what? At least they're out of the way. And all you have left really is Trauma as another team, like another top, because since they came in second place. And then it's everybody else. Learn what you can from this match. But best of luck next time. Next week, it's going to be a different story. Speaking of next week, why don't we talk a little bit about what we got coming up in week number 2, which some of them are already scheduled. So again, we do have our last match for week 1 at 6 o'clock. So that's in about just under 5 hours. But next week, this is who we got playing. We got Repeat Offenders versus Paradox, Carnage versus Hacks, Trauma versus DeathSquad, a nice little finale of the Test League rematch. That's going to be exciting. Gabba's Army versus Paragon, German Grandpas versus Devil's Spit. So that's your matchup for next week. We'll finish out this week and conclude it with Carnage and Paradox. So best of luck to both teams. If you guys aren't following already, like I said before, be sure to follow so that you guys can tune in, and make sure to turn on that notification bell. That bell is super critical, because if you're not part of one of the social medias like Discord or Facebook, then you're not going to be notified. So be sure to hit that notification bell so that you are notified when we do go live and you don't miss a second of Alvo World League. NGR, well done. Yes, next week. Oh God, Titch, are you even going to play? Like, they're not going to put you on the field, because like they're going to put you on the field when you go up against me. That's about it. That's all I can say about that. Yeah, I didn't think so. You're going to be here with me watching it. That much I know. For all those who supported us, whether it was through bits, subs, donations, whatever it may be, thank you so much. If you have followed, thank you. If you subscribed, thank you. But that's going to be it for us here on Amateur Hour Commentary. In our presentation of the Alvo World League Week 1 match between DeathSquad and Gabba's Army. Congratulations, DeathSquad, on a resounding victory. We will see you guys in the next one in just under 5 hours. Thank you. I'll see you then. Peace.